net number 1188 of the Morning Brew on the 6th of April. This N2BH, Bill and Palmyra in New York. I'll be doing the first hour along with Vicky, KE8VKY on log. And the second hour, we'll turn it over to Jeff, KE0GKF along with Vicky. We have a list of text check-ins. I'll acknowledge those and we'll take some mobiles. And the question of the day is, could you go a day without your cell phone? Just a couple quick announcements. Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, TechNet. Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, open mic night. Thursday morning, 10 a.m., 20 meter at 14.317. Text check-ins, we have Larry, KM7CGI, Roy, KA8BYU, Randall, K8UFM, Ray, N3DQD, Wayne, KC2NJV, Gary, K4HBT, Lou, KA4EPS, Ed, K4POI, Joe, N3SQR, Paul, KG4GOQ, Joe, KM4WZD, Charles, KD2YUI, Chuck, W3CVE, Greg, KB3EYR, Dave, WB8ODF, Fernando, KR4KVL, Jose, KJ5MEL, Norm, NY1US, Michael, KF8EBV, Bob, KQ8U, Ron, N0XRG, and Joe, KQ4YYN. Let's take some mobiles only, call signs twice.
Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November. That is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November, mobile.
About 3, about Foxtrot. Kilo 4, Golf Lima Charlie, K4, GLC, Gordon Mobile. KJ5, MLZ, KJ5, MLZ, Mobile.
W8 NJT, Whiskey 8 November Juliet Tango.
VK4VYF, VK4VYF.
Well, Texas.
All right, well, Anders, KZ4JN, Juan, WP3PV, or PF, Gordon, K4GLC, Nick, or Ezra, KJ5MLZ, Nick, W8NJT, and Bob, VK4BYF. Any other mobiles?
N5 CHB, November 5, Charlie Hotel Bravo.
K4 GDS, K4 GDS Mobile.
November 2, Bravo, India Alpha.
All right, we'll acknowledge Chuck, N5CHB, Gil, K4 GDS, and George, N2BIA. We'll go up to Anders. The question of the day is, could you go a day without your cell phone? Good morning.
Good morning, Bill and everyone else. Absolutely, I can do that because usually whenever my phone rings, it is because it's WORK. With that, I'm just going to send it back to all of you. Hope everyone has a great day. This is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November.
Very good, Anders. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Juan, WP3PF.
Oh, good morning, good morning. Yes, I can do without my cell phone for a day or week, and but never, I can't do without my ham radio. Have a good day. Thanks for what you do.
Very good, Juan. Yeah, those are the important things. Have a great day. Gordon, K4GLC.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, yeah, I can definitely go a day without my phone. I've gone several days out of necessity, such as being on a cruise or something like that. But answer, put me down for yes. K4 GLC, back to net.
Yeah, very good, Gordon. Hope you have a great day. Ezra, KJ5 MLZ.
KJ5, MLZ. Good morning, Bill, Vicky, everybody on the crew. Man, we starting out at 55 this morning over here in New Orleans. Raining, been raining for 2 days. But to answer the question, yes, I can't go one day without the cell phone. Everyone have a great day. KJ5, MLZ, clear.
Yeah, very good, Ezra. Yeah, we're starting out at 36 today, and we're not going an awful lot higher. In fact, we have a chance of snow flurries tonight or tomorrow, I guess. It's crazy weather this year. Have a great day. W8NJT.
I could go there without the cell phone. A lot less information on my fingertips. We could get it.
Have a great day, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. Bob, BK4 BYF.
Good morning, Brew crew. Yeah, I can go for a day without my phone because where I live, we've got no mobile phone service. But like they said, I have to have my ham radio, so there we go. So yeah, we've got terrible service here. Okay, VK4, I'll be away from mobile. Have a good day, folks. We'll catch you again.
Well, thank you, Bob. No cell service. That's kind of bad, but like I say, at least you got the radios. Chuck, N5CHB.
Morning, Brew crew. Happy Monday. Unfortunately, no, because of work. But I'm only a few months away from that being done, so have things to look forward to. Have a great week, everybody. November 5, Charlie Hotel Bravo.
Very good, Chuck. Wish you luck with that, and thanks for checking in. Gil, K4GDS, good morning.
For a moment, I was the first person to say no. I've got way too much stuff integrated with my phone. The phone is the least important part of it, but I do too much other stuff with it. K4GDS, back to net.
Very good, Gil. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. George, N2BIA.
And unfortunately, I have another one. I live on the phone, work, and everything else. I have to have it. Good morning to the Brew crew. Have a great day. November 2, Bravo, India Alpha. Clear.
Very good, George. I remember those days, man. I had to carry that thing all the time. But glad I don't have to do that anymore. Hope you have a great Monday. We'll acknowledge some more text check-ins. We have Brian, KE2FBT, Daryl, KC5CZX, Mike, KB2UDB, Anna, KD3AJN, and Mark, N0CKV. We'll go up top of the list to Larry, KM7CGI. Good morning.
Everybody, yeah, I can't go a day without my cell phone. Being retired, it's not that big of a deal, but as everybody's saying, or most people I should say, as long as I got my ham radio, I'm all good. But everybody have a great day. CGI.
Very good, Larry. Hope you have a great Monday. Roy, K8BYU.
Yeah, good morning, everybody on the Brew. KA8BYU. Yeah, and pretty much did for the last week and a half or so till I got a new phone Friday.
The other one, the charging jack was screwed up, and I couldn't get the thing to hardly charge. So most of the time it was turned off, and I only turned it on once a day to text to get into the morning brew. So for 99.9% of the time, the last week and a half, it was off. Back to you.
Very good, Roy. Glad you got that fixed. And it reminds me, a while back, one of my nephews had posted, if your phone battery lasts 2 days, you don't have any friends. I said that explains why mine lasts 3. Randall, K8UFM, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki. And good morning, Jeff, and the rest of the Brew crew. I'm going to say yes. I could probably, it's actually a good experiment to try to see if I can go out of one day, but yes, I believe I could. So with that said, this is K8UFM, back to net control, and everyone have an outstanding start of their week.
Well, thank you, Randall. Hope you have a good day and a good week as well. This NTH, let's go to Ray, N3DQD. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, the rest of the net. This is N3DQD. Well, if I just used it for calling and texting, I could do without it for a day with no problem. But it's all the other things that I use the phone for, like reading the mail and identifying packaging and all those kinds of things. Back to net. This is N3DQD.
Very good, Ray. Yeah, they are quite useful. There's a lot of different apps you can get for stuff, and really helps out. Hope you have a great day. Wayne, KC2NJV.
Good morning, Bill, and the rest of the crew, KC2NJV. Can I live without my phone for a day? Sure. 2 days, maybe. 3 days, not too sure. Have a great day.
Very good, Wayne. Hope you have a great day as well. Gary, K4HBT.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, everyone on the net. I'm on my phone way too much. No, I couldn't go for a day. Everyone on their phone way too much. K4HBT, back to net.
Very good, Gary. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for stopping by. Lou, KA4EPS.
Yeah, good morning, Bill, Vicki.
KA4EPS 73 degrees here in Lake Worth Beach, Florida. Yeah, so I'm one of those guys that just can't be without the phone, but I'll tell you what happened, Bill. I was on a Beartooth Highway motorcycle trip, and I ended up in Cook City, Montana, where there's no cell phone service, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. And I discovered how refreshing it was to be totally disconnected for an entire 24 hours. So I will say that I can be without it for a day. Have a good day, Bill, KA4EPS. Very good, Lou. Yeah, some need to disconnect and enjoy the day. Ed, K4POI.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, the Brew crew. I agree 100% with Lou. I'd be thrilled. However, it'd be very difficult.
Very good, Ed. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for checking in. Joe, N3SQR.
Mike 7, Whiskey Yankee Fox. Well, good morning, Bill and Vicki. Beautiful day down here in Deerfield Beach, and I could absolutely go a day without the phone. I couldn't go a month. One of the things that I love about my My digital phone is the fact that I don't have to go to the post office and buy stamps when I do bills. So I do bills, and it keeps my schedule for appointments and things like that. But I can certainly go a day, no problem. M3SQR, back to net control. Have a great day, everyone.
Well, thank you, Joe. Hope you have a good day as well, and thanks for stopping by. Paul, KG4GOQ.
Good morning, Bill, and good morning to the Brew crew. As appealing as that sounds, I would love to do without the phone, but unfortunately, my clients would not be able to handle it if they couldn't get a hold of me. So, unfortunately, I'm stuck with it. Back to the net. This is KG4GOQ in Palm Springs, Florida. Yankee Fox.
Very good, Paul. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Joe, KM4.
To the crew, yeah, I absolutely can. In fact, I do it all the time whenever I'm out camping. Often is the time whenever I run out of coverage and everything reverts back to analog, and that's just fine. Hey, everybody have a great Monday and take care. It's KM4WZD, back to net.
Thank you, Joe. Hope your day goes well and appreciate you stopping by. Charles, KD2YUI.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, Al, everybody else listening in on the Brew. It was difficult, but I did survive without the cell phone while camping. Very difficult, and that would prevent me from being able to reach into the Brew crew. I have to do it through Echolink, the local repeater. No longer functions with the East Coast Reflector. 73L back to net control, KD2YUI. Yankee Fox.
Yeah, very good, Charles. Man, yeah, I've talked to the guy that owns the repeater there. Have a great day. Chuck, W3CVE.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the Brew there. No, I wouldn't be able to survive without the thing there. Too many apps controlling too many things there. Back to you, Bill, W3CVE.
Very good, Chuck. Hope you have a great day and appreciate checking in. Greg, KB3EYR.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky. This is KB3EYR. And yes, 100%, I could go without my phone. And in fact, most days, I wish I could just turn it off. I hope you have a great Monday. Back to net control.
Well, thank you, Greg. Hope you have a good day as well and appreciate you stopping by. Dave, WB8ODF. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Jeff and Vicky. This is Dave, WB8ODF, Ypsilanti, southeastern Michigan. I'm 30 miles due west of Detroit on I-94. And put me down for a yes, please. I could do without it for years and years. WB8ODF.
Very good, Dave. Hope you have a great day, and I'm sure we'll talk with you soon. Fernando, KR4KVL.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the Brew crew. And that, yeah, I could go a day without this. Not a problem at all. This is KR4KVL, back to net.
Very good, Fernando. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Jose, KJ5MEL. Good morning.
Mike 7, Whiskey Yankee Fox. No, I don't think think I can be too from my source of income, my cell phone. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody, and a better weekend.
Very good, Jose. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for stopping by. Let's go to Norm, NY1US.
NY1US in South Wales, New York. And I think I could go. In fact, I know I've gone a day at least without a phone. So you get tied to something, and then it makes it tough. But I could definitely do it. So back tonight, everybody. Have a great day. NY1US. Back to you, Bill.
Very good, Norm. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for checking in. This N2BH, it's 21 after the hour. Let me acknowledge some more text check-ins, and we'll take some general check-ins. We'll run them all together. Let's see, we have Brian, KT, Daryl, KC5CZX, Mike, KB2UDB, Anna, KD3AJN, Mark, N0CKV, Elmer, KB5NJU, who's usually mobile. I'll take you in a second here. Rod, WD8KOB, Bob, W3ICQ, and Mark, KE2EDS. Let's go to Elmer real quick before we take some check-ins. The question of the day is, could you go a day without your phone? KB5NJU, Elmer, are you with us? Nothing heard. Let's take some general check-ins. Call signs twice and slowly.
Alpha Alpha 5, Juliet 5, Mobile. Alpha 5, Juliet Whiskey Mobile.
Golf, uniform, Yankee, Calgary, Mobile.
Go. London Whiskey. Whiskey Bravo. Go. London Whiskey.
KJ5, WGR, KJ5, Whiskey Golf Romeo.
Kilo 5, Papa Hotel, K5MPH, in and out. Thank you.
Whiskey Delta 8, Papa India Charlie, WD8PIC. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Quebec Foxtrot, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Quebec Foxtrot, mobile in and out.
Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra. Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
7 Whiskey Yankee Fox, Mike 7 Whiskey Yankee Fox, Duncan in Bridlington, United Kingdom.
Kilo 1, Mike Charlie Oscar, K1 MCO.
Whiskey 0 Quebec Golf. Whiskey 0 Quebec Golf. Devin in Austin, Texas.
Tango Juliet K9TJS, in and out.
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo, Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo.
All right, let's hold up there. We got a pretty good list. From the bottom up, we have Frank, KJ5DXB, Thomas, K9TGS, TJS was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. We have Devin, W0QG, Jay, K1MCO, Duncan, M7, WIF. Looks like you're new to the system. Welcome. I'll get back to you in a couple minutes. Bill, VA3YBS, Robert, KF8, EQF was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Bob, W8PIC, Michael, K5MPH was in and out. Thank you for stopping in. Walter, KJ5WGR, Bill, W8WHK, Donald, KO4IHM, Mike, WB2GLW, KJ5GY, and James, AA5JW, both in the mobile. We'll start with James. Question of the day is, could you go a day without your phone?
Morning, Bill and Vicky. Thank y'all for running that this morning, and good morning, Brew Crew. This is Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. James in Spring Mobile into Houston for work today. It's going to be a beautiful day today. It is chilly. It's 57 degrees on the dash, so I cannot complain, but it'll warm up and be just a perfect day. To the question at hand, yeah, absolutely. I can totally go a day without my phone. If I had my way, I could turn that sucker off and just leave it behind for a month, but I think the world would melt down around me if I actually did that. But yeah, my favorite thing to do in the world is to unplug. So with that, I'll say 7-3, hand it back to Ned. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
Thank you, James. Hope you have a great Monday and drive safe. Guy, KJ5GY.
Good morning, Bill. Excuse me. Excuse me. Vicky there, everybody on the Brew Crew. This is KJ5GY, guy in Harvey, Louisiana, mobile on my way back home. Today's question, yeah, I think I could get away without it for a day or so. I don't see why not. Be back over you. That control? GUI. Lazy walks over me.
Very good, Guy. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Let's try Elmer, KB5NJU. Yeah, Elmer might be having problems this morning. Let's go back up the list here to Michael, KF8EBV. Good morning.
Bill, Vicky, rest of the Brew Crew, absolutely. My wife used to book vacations where we had no cell phone coverage so I could disconnect. And first 3 days are really tough, and by day 4, I'd actually start relaxing and could decompress. Appreciate you doing the net. Back to you, KF8EBV.
Yeah, that is a little bit of change and takes a little adjustment, I guess. Have a great day, Michael. Bob, KQ8U, good morning. KQ8U, Bob. Yeah, nothing heard. Let's go to Ron, N0XRG.
XRG, thank you for running the net, good sir. Good morning, everybody. Absolutely, yes, sir. I could go without my phone for a day. Haven't done it in quite some time, so I guess that means I need to go camping. But yeah, absolutely good. But yeah, we're getting more and more tired of those things, so maybe good for a reset now and again. Once again, thanks for running the net. N0XRG, back to you, sir.
Well, Well, thank you, Ron. Appreciate you checking in, and hope you have a great Monday. Joe, KQ4, YYN.
Good morning, Mr. Bill. Good morning, Mrs. Vicky. Hope everybody had a great Easter. Yes, I can go without it. My company can't go without me having it, and probably several different agencies, because everything that I haul in the truck is tracked from when I pick it up to when I deliver it. Even if I'm off and it's still loaded, I'm tracked. I swear I have a GPS up in my back pocket. But that being said, I can go without it, but nobody else around me that needs to get in touch with me go without me having one, so they'll make sure I have one. Bill, back to you, sir. Enjoy your net. Jeff, when you're coming up, we enjoy hearing you as well, sir. Miss Vicky, Mr. Dick, everybody have a great day. KQ4 YYN, Joe in Georgia.
Oh, yeah, Easter was pretty good, and hope you had a good one also, and enjoy your day. Thanks for checking in. Brian, KE2FBT.
Good morning, Bill, and everyone else out in ECR land, and I definitely can go without my cell phone. It's actually nice to be camping somewhere without cell service and put it in airplane mode and use it for a camera. So back to you, KE2FBT. Have a great day.
Well, thank you, Brian. Hope your day goes well, and appreciate you stopping by. Daryl, KC5CZX, good morning.
Well, good morning to everybody on the Brew. Yeah, I do it all the time when I'm at work. I generally don't have my phone, but there you go. KC5CZX, back to net.
Very good, Daryl. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Mike, KB2UDB, you might want to wait a while before you come up north here. We're not warming up very quick.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, the Brew Crew. Yeah, Bill, you are correct, but I got to get up there. Wife's doing her chemo treatments up there and stuff. And as far as the phone goes, that's why I have to keep it on me. With her doing the treatments and Dad's going to be 91, I got to keep it on me. Otherwise, I've dealt with it for a whole week without it, and it didn't bother me. But with those two other situations, I have to have a phone on me. So with that, we'll talk to you later. We're heading up there Tuesday morning. We're leaving here to head up, so we'll be up there probably Wednesday morning. Talk to you later. KB2, UDB back to that.
Very good, Mike. Yeah, those are important reasons to keep the phone with you. Travel safe, and looking forward to seeing you. Anna, KD3AJN, good morning.
Good morning, Bill, and everyone else in there today. Happy Monday. No, I could not go without my phone. It's attached to me. I use it for everything. KD3AJN.
Very good, Anna. Hope you have a great Monday, and thank you for checking in. Mark, N0C.
Morning, Bill, Vicky, the rest of the Brew Crew, everybody else on the net. Yep, I could go a day without it. Everybody have a great Monday and a great week. N0CKV, back to net.
Well, thank you, Mark. Hope you have a great day as well, and thanks for stopping by. Elmer, KB5NJU, you with us yet? Yeah, it's unusual for Elmer, but let's go to Rod. WD8KOB, good morning.
WDAKOB. Well, good morning, man. Hope everybody's having a great Monday morning, getting your week started out great. And my answer to the question is, oh, yes, absolutely, no problem. Have a great day, and get your new month started out great, too. WDAKOB, back to that.
Thank you, Rod. Hope you have a great day yourself, and thanks for checking in. Bob, W3ICQ, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Yes, I could go without my phone. I've done it in the past, and I could do it again. This is Bob, W3I. Everybody have a good day. We're back to net.
Well, thank you, Bob. Hope your Monday goes well, and thanks for checking in. Mark, one of our team members, K2EDS.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki, and the rest of the crew. I could do it. It would be difficult because everything's out of my schedule, my family, everything else. But yes, I could do it. Have a great day, KE2EDS.
Well, thank you, Mark. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk in a bit. Mike, WB2GLW.
Hey, good morning, everybody on the net, WV2GLW. I have no cell phone service on Long Island, here in my town of Lake Ronkonkoma, or it's very spotty service. So I have to do without it, and it's tough sometimes because I might need it for 911. But thank you, everybody. Back to the net, WB2GLW.
Yeah, very good, Mike. Kind of hard to believe they have dead spots and cell service out there. Have a great day. Donald, KO4IHM.
Good, everyone on the first this morning. We are at 57 degrees, going to 60, I think, or mid-60s today. And yes, we could go a day without our phones if we had to. KO4IHM. Good morning, everyone.
Thank you, Donald. Good morning, you, and hope you have a great Monday. Bill, W8WHK, good morning.
Good morning. Morning. It's a great morning here. 67 degrees in North Fort Myers. And sun's coming up. Oh, a little bit of fog. Yes, I could go a day without my cell phone. And I have done it in the past. But more than a couple of days, I don't know. Got calendar on there and all kinds of other things. And when I drive, though, I really like having the phone with me, since the payphones are few and far between. So, but other than that, I could go with a day without it. Okay, let me turn it back to you. This is W8WHK, 7-3s, and back to net control.
Very good, Bill. Hope you have a great day. And we're still on the roller coaster up here. Like I say, it's 36 right now, and I think we're going to have 60 one day this week. Now going back down again. It's a little crazy. Have a great day. Walter, KJ5WGR.
Good morning, everyone. KJ5WGR. My answer is no. Not that I couldn't do it, but I just would rather not. I have too many family members that are away from home and on the road, so I like to keep in touch with them. All right, have a great day, everyone. Back to net control.
Well, thank you, Walter. Hope you have a good day as well, and appreciate you stopping by. Bob, WD8PIC, good morning.
Good good morning. And the repeater that I checked in on has only one way. It's connected to the net for transmit for getting in, but you don't hear anything coming back. I think I'm not sure if it's an equipment problem or a net problem, but it was that way yesterday morning, and I didn't know it, and I had a short conversation on it. Anyway, back to the subject. Yes, because I'm 64, and I have yet to get one. All my friends have them, and my roommate has one, but all I have the net through our local cable company, and they've got their own phone company, so I've got a landline, and that's it. And I don't give my number out just to selected people, and it's unlisted, and nobody's discovered me yet, so I don't even get the junk calls. It's nice. So I have the ham radio and a landline. You know, a fiber optic VP or whatever you call that landline. I'm not even a computer user. I have one, but I have friends that use it, and I use my net for audio streaming. You know, where I can benefit from stuff, and I don't get into all the chatting and all that stuff, and the texting and whatever. Anyway, we have a great 36 degrees and cool here, just like you said. WD8PIC, back to net.
Oh, you're one of the lucky ones, Bob. Good for you, and hope you have a great day. Thank you for checking in. This end to BH, let's go to Bill, VA3YBS. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody on the net this morning. Yeah, I think I could go a day without my cell phone, but it wouldn't be pretty. I'm pretty tied to it, depend on it for a lot of things, but I think I could go a day without it. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, Bill. This is VA3YBS. Back to you.
Very good, Bill. Yeah, it would be kind of a tough thing to do, you know, like say you have your schedules and stuff on there, but you have a great day and appreciate you checking in. Duncan, M7YWYF from England, welcome to the system. Question today is, could you go a day without your cell phone?
This is Mike 7 Whiskey Yankee Fox returning. Thank you for letting me join the net first off. I've listened to the morning brew for some time, and only now just got the equipment to join in, so thank you for letting me join. It's sunny here in England today, still fairly cold, but a nice bit of sun. Regarding the question of the day, I would love to go a day without a mobile phone, but it just never seems to happen. There's always somebody wanting to get hold of me. But yeah, if I could, I would. Thanks again for letting me do that, and I'll be sure to join again, if that's alright with you. Mike 7 Whiskey Yankee Fox, back to the group.
Well, glad you found us, and thank you for checking in, and yeah, I hope you become a regular. If you go to the EastCoastReflector.com, that's our website. You'll see what we're all about. It lists all our different nets, and a lot of good information there. And Vicky, KE8VQI, who's on the log, does a excellent job with our news magazine, and you should be receiving a welcome packet from us explaining things, and yeah, I hope you become a regular. Enjoy the rest of your day. Jay, K1MCO, good morning.
Well, good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the morning crew. This is K1MCO. Well, Bill, it all depends on the situation, you know. If I'm on vacation, absolutely I will disconnect and I can live without it, but for my daily routine, my life within work and family and all that, absolutely no. I have to have the phone on. Really, that's one of the primary sources of information that I use, a tool for that. Anyway, you this morning, Mr. Bill. This is K1MCO, the voice of Orlando, 7 3s.
Very good, Jay. Thanks for checking in, and yeah, you're doing good. Hope you have a great Monday. Devin, W0QG.
Good morning, Bill, and the Morning Brew Crew. Yeah, I could probably go a day without the phone, but I can already imagine it's starting to get difficult. Hope everybody has a great Monday, 7-3, and back into control.
Oh, thank you, Devin. Hope you have a great day as well. Keep stopping by. Frank, KJ5DXB.
Good morning to you, Bill, Vicky, everybody in the Brew Crew. 100% yes, I can go a day without it. Thanks for the check-in. Everybody have a great week coming up. KJ5DXB. Back to you, Bill.
Well, thank you, Frank. Hope you have a good day and a good week as well. Thanks for checking in. We have another list of text check-ins. We have Armand, W4AEB, Gary, MAZFH, Al, K8BAC, Dick, WB2JPQ, Bob, KC2JZE, Mike, KR4ECS, Don, W4PPX, Randy, W2RBC, N4RSM, Joe, K2AP, Rick, N6DT, and Bill, KF5PMI. Let's take a few more general check-ins and we'll run them all together. And what we can't get to, we'll turn over to Jeff. Regular stations, call signs twice.
Kilo 4, Uniform X-Ray Juliet. Kilo Quebec 4, Uniform X-Ray Juliet. 2 VLK. Kilo India. WTP. Number 2, Papa Uniform Tango. November 3.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Good afternoon, all.
N3 MPE. N3 MPE. FYA. Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Tango Juliet. Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Tango Juliet. Kilo Golf 5 Oscar Juliet Mike. November 3 Mike Papa Echo. Victor Kilo 5 Alpha Mike Hotel VK5 American Mexican Honolulu.
Charlie, Papa Echo Tango, EC2PET.
All right, let's hold up. That's a pretty good list. We have Ross, KC2PET. Another Ross, VK5AMH from Australia. Looks like you're new to the system. Welcome. We have KG5OJM, Jinzik VA3KTJ, John N2FY, Vern VA3CRF, Samuel M3MPE, Ray KC3FGD, Dan W2PUT, Jeff N2VLK, John N0WIK, and KJ KQ4UXJ. Let's go to Vern, who's usually out pedestrian mobile. Question of the day is, could you go a day without your phone? VA3CRF. Good morning, Vern.
Good morning, Bill and Vicky and everybody on that. Thanks for picking me up. Yep, up to about 28 degrees. Took the snow tires off this weekend.
if I didn't jump the gun. The first of the question of the day, Bill, I definitely could go a day without my cell phone. I like it, like to use it, but yeah, a day without it would actually be kind of nice. Hope that everyone has a nice, a great upcoming week. Thanks for doing it, Bill. Real please, CRS.
Oh, thank you, Vern. Always happy to have you join us, and hope you have a great day. And we'll acknowledge Scott, 7FGP via the text line, but let's go up top of the list to Armand, W4AEB. This is N2BH. Question of the day, could you go a day without your cell phone? Good morning.
Good morning, everyone on the Morning Brew. This is Armand, and a gorgeous day in Miami. I can, and I have. Once in a while, you connect. So this is W4AEB 73, back to net.
Oh, yes, you do. Have a great day, Armand. Thanks for joining us. Gary, N8ZFH.
Happy Monday, Bill, Vicky, and the crew, and that would be a yes for me, and I've had to do it when my phone bricked a couple of years ago. NHZFH, back to net.
Very good, Gary. Yeah, that's almost like having your computer not boot up. It's not good. Have a great day. Up next, one of our team members, Al, KABAC. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, everybody in the Brew crew. Definitely yes. We were on a cruise year before last. Didn't have cell phone service anyway, so most of the time was just spent without it. It was glorious, but unfortunately, people at work and other things that I really have to have it on my person all the time to get into programs and stuff. But if I can get away with it, yes. Everybody have a great day. Back to you, Bill, KABAC.
Oh, thanks, Al. Hope your Monday goes well. Godfather, WB2JPQ. Good morning.
Morning, Bill, Vicky, Jeff. Absolutely not. It's a big no from me. The ECR is run from my cell phone. This is WB2JPQ.
I can certainly understand that. We'll talk to you soon. Bob, KC2JZE.
Good morning to all the Morning Brew. My wife would say I can't, but I believe for a day without my phone. Have a great day, all. Back to net, KC2JZ.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Hope you have a great day as well. Mike, KR4ECS.
And everybody for the Brew. Yeah, I could go a day without my phone. I have done it. I do it every now and then when I'm out backpacking, camping. But day to day, I would choose not. It's to have the phone with the internet and text messages. I could probably relatively easily go without the actual phone part of it. I don't get all that many calls, but the rest of it I'm pretty attached to. But I can go without it if I'm in the right circumstances. All right, back to net, KR4ECS.
Very good, Mike. Hope you have a great Monday. Don, W4PPX. Good morning.
Good. Everybody there? Put me down for no. Definitely can't. It's a hell of a convenient carrying a pocket full of quarters and trying to find a payphone that doesn't exist anymore. 7-3, hope everybody has a great day. W4PPX, back control.
Very good, Don. Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks for stopping by. Up next, one of our team members, Randy, W2RBC. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. Yes, I can go without it. I'm not the type of person that needs to check my phone every 10 minutes. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
Very good, Randy. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Richard, N4RSM.
Everyone on the Brew Crew. I guess I could do without my phone for a day. I wouldn't like it, but I could. Back to you.
Sounds good, Richard. Hope you have a good day. Joe, K2AP.
Good morning, Bill, and good morning to the net. In New York today, and I would say yes, I would gladly go without my phone for a day. Not without my ham radio, though. Have a great day, everyone. K2AP, back to...
Very good, Joe. Hope you have a great day as well. N6DT.
Oh, hi, good morning. No, I couldn't go without too many medical devices hooked to it.
Yeah, that's a good reason you need it. Hope you have and thank you for checking in. Bill, KI5PMI, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Everybody on the Brew. Yes, I would welcome a day without my phone. Hope everybody has a great day. KI5PMI, back to that.
Thank you, Bill. Hope you have a good Monday and appreciate you stopping by. KJ, KQ4UXJ.
Morning, Brew Crew. This is KJ in Charlotte, North Carolina. UXJ, and to answer the question, I would have a lot of anxiety without it, but I'm barely old enough to remember going to school and parents going to work where there were no cell phones or they just started where you couldn't afford them, so it'll be hard to do. KQ4UXJ, back to net control. Everyone have a good day.
N0WIK, Don, you with us? Yeah, might have been in and out. Let's go to Jeff, N2VLK.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody has a nice day. I would say yes, I can, and I will. And also, like to wish everybody a happy time Polish celebration. With that, I'll turn it back to you guys. Stay 7-3, N2VLK.
Very good, Jeff. Yeah, we were talking about that in the Zoom room before. You have a great day. Dan, W2PUT, one of our team members. Good morning.
Good morning. Oh my God, dare to dream. Could I do a day without the cell phone? Absolutely, 100%. But can I do the work? No. So, given the opportunity, I would. Well, hey, 6.5 years or so when I retire, we'll be living the non-required cell phone dream. Back to you, W2PUT.
Very good, Dan. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Last for me today, let's go to Ray, KC3FGD. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Everyone on the Brew here. Hey, it's a big yes because I don't even own one and I function pretty well without it. And what a pleasure not having to deal with that. KC3FGD, back to you, Ned.
Very good, Ray. Hope you have a great day and appreciate you checking in. Appreciate everybody checking in today. Hope you have a great Monday. We'll turn it over to Jeff, KE0GKF. This is N2BH. It's all yours.
Well, thank you, Bill. Hope you had a great weekend and an Easter. And good morning, everyone. This is Jeff, KE0GKF. I am located in Omaha, Nebraska, with Vicki, of course, on the log, KE8VKY. Let's get right back to the questions. Let's go to our list here and continue on. Samuel, good morning in Texas. N3MPE.
Good morning, from Pflugerville, Texas. The answer is no, no, no. I'm hopelessly addicted to the phone. I hate it, but there's nothing I can do about it. So back to that control. Good night.
Yeah, Samuel, it's funny what we use our phone for, from banking to investments. I even use it to control my music streamer on my audio streamer. I couldn't listen to music, without it. Even though it doesn't pull the audio from the phone, it pulls it from the audio device. You still control it from your phone. It's amazing the things we do with our phone nowadays. Have a good morning. John in Connecticut, N2FYA. John, are you still with us? N2FYA.
The answer is no. I probably can't do without my cell phone, although I did drop it on Saturday and it broke. So I've been without it for 24 hours. Not good. Anyway, that goes to Ned, and good morning, everyone.
Alrighty, John. Have yourself a great week ahead. Thanks for checking in. Jinzik, good morning. Up in Canada, VA3, KTJ.
5.45 repeater, WR4 ATC.
Jinzik going once, going twice, VA3, TJ. Put Jinzik in as in and out, and we'll move on to Bradford in Texas, KG5, 0JM. Let me get my zeros and ones again right. KG5OJM, Bradford, are you with us this morning?
This is VA3KTJ, do you copy?
Yeah, Jinzik, I've got you in there now. Hold on. Someone on either side was keying up at the same time. Jinzik, I hear you now. VA3KTJ, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and everyone on the net. This is VA3KTJ. Put me down for yes column. As long as my laptop is available, I'm pretty sure I can leave for the day without my phone. Have a great day, everyone. Back to net control. This is VA3KTJ.
All right, Jinzik. Glad we got you back in there. Try Bradford one more time. KG5OJM. Bradford, are you with us this morning? Okay, moving on. VK5 AMH. Looks like a new station. Ross in Australia, if we got the call right. VK5 AMH.
Yes, good morning there. How you doing? Well, it's not telling me, but anyway, I think I missed your call and I missed your name. You can come back on your next over of that. As for the mobile phone, mate, I'd be lost without a mobile phone, especially in Australia. So it would be a no from me there, Chris.
Alrighty, Ross. Looks like you're, first off, a new station. Welcome to the Morning Brew. Check in more often if you can, and you'll get a welcome letter from us, too, if you're current on QRZ. You asked for my call and name, so I don't want to ignore that for you. My name is Jeff. Juliet Echo Foxtrot. Foxtrot, my call is KE0GKF. That's KE0GKF, and we're in the net here. So you have a good day, and check in more often. Looks like another Ross, believe it or not, right after Ross in Australia. KC2 PET. Good morning, Ross.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody in the Brew Crew. Answer your question, absolutely. I go a whole month without using my phone. Sometimes it seems to cause more problems than what it's worth. So, back to net, AC2 PET.
It is amazing what we count on our phones for anymore, you know. Ross, have a good morning. Scott in Jamestown, New York, one of our facilitators, N7, FGP.
Good morning, Jeff, and hello everybody out there on the Brew this morning. Yeah, you know, I go back and forth on this. My phone lives in Do Not Disturb, so yeah, I could probably do it. Back to
All right, Scott, sounds good. Have a good week. Johnny in Stanley, North Carolina, KQ4, UHS.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, if it wasn't, my dad is 71 years old and not in the best health. But other than that, yeah, I could definitely do without my phone for forever. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for having me. 73 KQ4 UHS.
Yeah, you know, it made things simpler as far as banking and doing the bills like I was talking about earlier. But yeah, life was simpler then without phones for sure. Have a good one, Johnny. Glenn, N3LLY.
Well, good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Vicky. And good morning, all the stations out there on the Morning Brew. That's kind of a love-hate with the phone. I certainly appreciate it. Of course, yeah, need it for the banking. Definitely carry it in the car in case there's an accident. So I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I'm kind of used to it, so I would probably get some kind of anxiety without it. Anyway, back to you, Jeff.
Well, we certainly don't want any anxiety. I'm putting you down for no then, Glenn. After that, have a good morning. Roger in Umatilla, Florida, KO4QMM.
Good Monday morning, Jeff, and the Brew Crew. You can put me down for absolutely would not miss it, other than looking at radar and a little bit of texting family. Wouldn't miss it. You guys have a great day. KO4QMM clear.
All right, Roger. We'll talk to you next time. Adam, N1COR.
but man, it'd be good to have a day without it. And when I do find myself without it, it is a peaceful day. So I think I can survive it. So yeah, that's a yes from me. Back to my control.
Stopping by. Wrapping up this list, and we'll be ready for another round of check. It's Ed, AK6, down in Florida. One more time, Ed, you still with us?
AK6, Bob.
Yes.
I could live without the phone. Really, I could. I just need to get emails. That's all I really need.
All right, Ed, lots of key-ups happening there. I almost keyed with you there, but we got it. You have a good day. We're ready for another round of check-ins, twice and slowly for Vicky.
Lima Victor, KB8 PLV, Chris.
Kilo 4 November Hotel Victor, K4 NHV.
Quebec 9 Victor, WQ 9V, Whiskey Quebec 9 Victor, Brownsville, Texas.
Sierra Mobile, KA5, GSS Mobile.
Kilo Charlie 3 Lima Alpha Victor, KC3 LAV.
Kilo Foxtrot, 0 Victor Mike Charlie. Kilo Foxtrot, 0 Victor Mike Charlie.
November Bravo 9 Delta, NB90.
Whiskey 8 Bravo Papa Delta W8 BPD Mobile.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Delta Mike. Kilo Golf 5, Papa Delta Mike. Now.
All right, that was having some trouble with W8. Yeah, unfortunately, we had to take him off this morning. He was getting a lot of key-ups off his note. He'll probably get it worked out. From the bottom up, KG5, PDM, Jason, you were in IO. Have a great week ahead. W8, BPD, Brian, you're mobile. You're going to be one of the first, so hang tight. NB90, Neil. KF0, VMC, Tim. KC3LAV, Mike. KC2, JPQ, Frank. KA5, GSS. Shane, you're in and out this morning. Have a good week. WQ9V, Ken. K4NH, good morning, Nick. KB8PLV, Chris. Let's do our mobile station first. He's on the road and on the move. It's you, Brian, in Warren, Michigan. W8P. Question of the day, Brian, is did you go a day without your phone?
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Vicki, and the rest of the Brew crew. I absolutely could. If somebody needs me for anything like that, they usually text my wife or call my wife anyways. I forget it at home all the time, and, well, now that I'm working, I guess I won't forget it quite as much. Happy retirement to me, WA-BPD. Back to net control.
Enjoy the retirement thing too. Been into it for a few months. Working my left. I've worked my life away. I'm kind of liking it. You have a good one. To the top of the list, Chris in Novi, Michigan. KB8 PLV.
Hope everyone's having a good morning on the Brew. Down for absolutely yes. Whenever I have a day off or I go camping, I love when I can power down the phone and power up outdoor living. Everyone have a great week ahead. This is KB8 PLV, back to net.
Yeah, when you have a lot of other things to do and enjoy life, Chris, you can put the phone down a little bit more. Have a good one. Nick, how you doing down there in Sebring? K4 NHV, over to you. Uh-oh, Nick, we still got you in there. K4 NHV, going once, going twice. Good morning, Nick.
Have a wonderful day. Thanks for doing the net, Jeff. We appreciate it. Have a great day. K4 NHV.
All right, Nick, no problem. You have yourself a great week. Good hearing you as always, friend. Have a good day. Ken in Brownsville, Texas. WQ9V.
Good morning to you and all the Brew crew and everybody's listening in. Where we got 58 degrees here. Yesterday we had a little bit of rain, 1.48 inches, and that's the first rain we had since October. So we did. That definitely did appreciate getting the rain. And yeah, I can go without my. I have done it in the past, and occasionally I actually forget it, and I get in my vehicle and I look down and it says your phone is not connected, and I'm like, oh well, that's okay. But normally I got the phone with me. And one comment, I tried to check in by text check-in, and I do the phone number, and I didn't get any notification that it went through, so I guess that's why the previous days when I tried doing that, it didn't work. All right, thank you for everybody, and take care. WQ9V, you're clear.
I'll ask Vicki about that. She had to step away for a second on the log there, but she'll be back here in a few seconds when we restart it up again, and I'll see if we're having any issues with that. Thanks for the heads up. Have a good one, Ken. Let's head to Frank in Lancaster. And Frank, I want to let you, KC2JPQ, Frank, I want to let you know today you're exactly 1,000 check-ins on the Morning Brew, on the nose, so it's a pivotal moment. Good morning, Frank. KC2JPQ.
Good morning, Jeff and Vicki and everybody on the Brew. Yeah, I saw that. I hit 1,000. And I was thinking when I first started going on the ECR, give a shout out to CMT and Derby Dan. Them are the guys that kind of got me through the rough spots when I was getting going. But then, no, I can't go a day without my phone. And it's going to be cold today, Jeff. We're only going to get into maybe into the 40s, but the sun's out real bright, so that's a good plus. Anyhow, everybody have a great day. KC2JPQ.
All righty, Frank, you have yourself a good one, and celebrate your 1,000th check-in. Have a good one. Mike in Lidditz, Pennsylvania, KC3 LAV. LAV. Going once, going twice, Mike.
Yes, sir, my God, I can go a day without my phone. I can't even work the thing. I'm retired now. Nobody calls me. Thank you very much. Great day, KC3LAV, Mike in Warwick Township, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful day. Back to you.
Alrighty, Mike, and enjoy the beautiful start to your week. KF0 VMC, Tim in Lincoln, another fellow Nebraska station about an hour from me. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Vicki. Everybody in the crew. Everybody out there. Hey, no, I can't go without my phone because it keeps track of my blood sugars on my sensor. So I got to have my phone on all the time to keep track of it. So, yeah, the KF0 VMC. You all have a good day. 73s.
Yeah, that would be an important one, Tim, for sure. It's amazing the things we do with our nowadays. Neil in Bedford, New Hampshire, NB9D.
Morning, everyone on the Brew. This is November Bravo 9 Delta, Neil in Bedford, New Hampshire. And the answer to the question is no. Only weekends, because if we have our phone during the net.
Well, I thought I'd give him a few extra seconds there. Sounded like he was in mid-transmit there. Neil, well, we got your answer. You have a great morning. Let's go to Mark in Albuquerque, New Mexico. W5MHG. How's Tracy doing? Good morning.
Well, good morning. Whiskey 5 Mike Hotel Golf. Gracie says, bow wow, yippee-yi-yay, with 47 degrees. I can't do without it. I hate to say it. Man, Gracie doesn't have a place to put her cell phone. W5MHG from the land of enchantment. Without that text line. And thanks to everybody in the works. 7-3.
Alrighty, Mark, give her that piece of cheese for me this morning. Have a good one to you and Gracie. We have Shane, Terry, Doug, and Jim all came in via the text line while we were taking those check-ins. By the way, the text line is 716-317-9050. There was another station saying he couldn't get in. I think the text line is working just fine. But it's 716-317-9050. You just put in your call sign, and that's it. And Vicki will get you on the log. Let's add to those 4 text check-ins with good old radio check-ins. Anyone, anywhere, twice and slowly, please.
KF8, DIC. KF8, Detroit, Rock City.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Oscar, Romeo Kilo, KQ4, ORK in the mobile.
W2PMS, W2PMS.
9 Yankee 4, Delta Alpha Mobile. 9 Yankee 4, Delta Alpha Mobile.
Kilo 8 Victor Delta Mobile. Kilo 8 Victor Delta Mobile.
Whiskey 9, Sierra Alpha Mike, W9 SAM. I'll be in and out.
Whiskey 9, Tango India Mike. Whiskey 9, Tango India Mike, in and out.
Echo 3, Golf November. Victor Echo 3, Tango Golf November. Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
4 Tango Foxtrot Oscar Mobile in and out.
Okay, I've got the reflector. We'll go with this. Let's take care of the IOs first. W4TFO, Jason, in Land O'Lakes, Florida. Is that where they make the butter? Land O'Lakes. Have a good one, Jason. WEIM, Tim, in Groveland, Florida. You were an IO? Thanks for stopping by. W8SAM, Samuel, you look like a new station, but you were an IO. Check in more often and see what we're all about at eastcoastreflector.com. Put up the list, VE3TGN, K8VD, Michael, you're a mobile, you're going to be one of the first. NY4DAA, David, you're the first mobile on this list, you're going to be first. Be ready. W2PMS, Peter, KQ40, Barry, KF8, Detroit Rock City, WA8CLG, Doug, N5RTC, Terry, and KA5 GSS, Shane. Let's go to our mobile stations. Dave in Trinidad and Tobago, NY4DAA. Good morning from America.
Let's control pleasant. Good morning, good evening, good to all friends on the net. We have 9 Yankee 4 Delta Alpha Alpha. The name here is D. We have some overnight showers into this morning, and it's still raining on this side. WX on this side. It's 26 Charlie. Just checking in and supporting the net. 7-3s, and have a good day.
Well, the question is, Dave, you go a day without your cell phone? Simple yes or no, sir. Good morning. Real quick.
Hi, Net Control. I did not get the question. Could you bring it back for me, please? Over.
Sure. Could you go a day without your cell phone? Yes or no?
Yes, I could go a day without my cell phone.
All righty, David. Have a good one over there in Trinidad and Tobago. Let's go to our other mobile station, Michael, in Spring, Texas, K8VD. Good morning, Michael.
Morning to you and everybody else on the net. The answer will be yes. I definitely can go out a day without a cell phone. I actually pretty much treat my cell phone like a landline. I've done it before, and I will do it in the future as well. Thank you. Everybody have a great weekday, and have a good one. Back to Net Control. Bye.
All righty, Michael. Motor safely. Let's go to the top of our lucky check-in of the day, and that's you, Shane, in League City, Texas. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody on the Brew. Yeah, I don't know how I ended up on the in and out list the last time I checked in, but I'm mobile here, just about to get out. But anyway, no worries. Question of the day, yeah, I could go without my cell phone. Always sometimes I'd lose it for about a week or so. That electronic lease is something else. Anyway, everybody have a good one. KA5 GSS, back to Net Control, 7-3.
Alrighty, Shane, yeah, all the things we do in our lives anymore, yeah, it's tough to walk away from it and control our lives with our phones. Have a good one. Terry in Texas, N5, RTC.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and Morning Brewers. I can go long times without my cell phone, but I needs my iPad. N5, RTC, back to Net Control.
Well, is that kind of like cheating, Terry? I don't know. I put you down for yes. Good seeing you in the Zoom room, sir.
Doug in Homosassa, Florida. WAACLG. Good morning.
And my answer would be a yes. It would be no problem for me to go without the phone for a day. Everybody have a good one. Back to you, Jeff.
Doug, have yourself a fine morning. Jim, Freesboro, Tennessee, over to you. NW4Q.
Good morning, Jeff. You always sound great. I probably should say no. Always call. Have a nice day.
I admittedly am the same way, Jim. I tell you. How did I live my life before we had cell phones? Because I was around. Have a good one. Showing my age. Have a good one. Jack in Rochester, Michigan. KF8, Detroit City.
Jeff, good morning, everyone. Yeah, I can go without one day with no cell phone. I got a radio, and everybody listen to me on the radio. Have a good day, Jeff. KF8, Detroit, Rock City.
Maybe that'll be our question tomorrow, Jack. Can you go a day without your radio? Have a good morning. Barry in Apopka, Florida. KQ4. ORK.
Good morning and happy Monday to everybody on the Brew Crew. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I finally unplug, and I do it on a regular basis, and I enjoy it. Hope everybody has a great week. Back to Net Control, 73 KQ4 ORK in the mobile.
All righty, Barry. Have yourself a fine week. Good morning, W2PMS.
Good morning to everybody on the... yes, could very much go a day without my cell phone. One of those people that kind of longs for the simple when we didn't have to deal with those things. But yeah, yes I can. Have a good day, everybody. W2PM back to net.
I agree with you, Peter. Times have changed for sure in our lifetime. Tim in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, VE3 TGN. Tim, you still with us? VE3 TGN.
And then the controller, Vicky, everybody on the Brew there, yes, I can get by without having my phone in there. Be there, PE3, TD, or back on that control.
All righty. Good, Tim. Always good hearing you every morning. Thanks for stopping by. Greg and Purvis, KJ5, LJJ.
Hey, good morning, Brew Crew. The answer to the question is yes, I can go without it. But my wife on the other hand, that's another story. Back to you, Net Control.
Women like those blue likes, the little blue thumbs up. They like those nowadays. We'll get into that some other day. Greg, have a good day. Florin in Conroe, Texas, K5YNU.
Morning, Jeff. Morning, Brew Crew. The answer is no.
Because of work. I wish I could, hopefully soon. Back to the net control, everyone. Have a blast week ahead. K5YNU Mobile.
Alrighty, Florida, have yourself a fine week. Perry in Leesburg, Florida. K4PJM. Perry, what say you?
Good morning, Jeff and Vicki and everybody on the Morning Brew. Yes, I could. I could do without it for a day easy enough, as long as my wife had hers on for emergencies. Other than that, I don't need it. I'm better off without it, actually, and the whole internet thing too, probably, except for this. Everybody have a fantastic day. K4 PJM, back to net.
Alrighty, Perry. I had the IB there over here on this end. Have a fine week ahead, sir. And to wrap up this list, we'll be ready for another round of check-ins. It's 36 minutes past the hour. Leo in Fort Lauderdale, K4ITA. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Jeff and Vicky. Good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. 78 degrees at this time. Nice sky, but rip currents in the ocean. And the answer is, I would say yes, but I have to say no, because like our friend before, business, unfortunately. Everybody, a great day. 88.
Are you trying to confuse me this morning, Leo? I'm kidding you. Yes, but no. No, yes. Well, who knows? I got you down for no, though, Leo. You have a good week. We're ready for another round of check-ins. My name is Jeff, KE0GKF, with Vicky on the log, KE8VKY. Twice as slowly and as orderly as possible for Vicky.
Whiskey, KR4, Mike Whiskey.
Kilo Delta 6, Delta India, Quebec, KD6DIQ, in and out.
KE8WMI. KE8WMI. Kilo 4, Delta India, Yankee. Kilo 4, Delta India, Yankee.
This is November 8, Mike Juliet, November, N8 MJN in the mobile. SAM recheck. November 4, Tango Echo Go, and 4, TEG, in and out.
Okay, I grabbed the reflector. Let's go with this. Webb, just got you in there, N1WEB. N4TEG Bill from Margate, Florida. You were an IO. Have yourself a fine week down there. That's AM. Sam got you in there as a recheck. I'm going to try and prioritize you, maybe first or second, get you in and out of there. N8MJN, Marson, you're mobile. You're going to be first. KK4DIY, Gene. KE8WMI, James. 86 DIQ Todd, you were an IO from Yucca Valley, California, over on the other coast. Have a good morning. KR4MWW, Mark at the top of the list. Let's go to our mobile first. Marson, what's up? N8MJN.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, everybody on the Morning Brew. Didn't quite get the question, just jumped in the truck a few minutes ago. I'm assuming it has to do with can you live or not live without your cell phone. So I'm going to say can't live without it because of work, emails, and constant tethering. But that said, I'll send it back to net control. Happy Monday. Everybody have a great week. And 8MJN, clear.
right, Marson, you were close. Not do without it forever, but it was could you go a day without your phone. But I put you down for no, for now. You have a good morning and motor safely. Sam, you were a recheck. Let's get back to you, not make you again. In Union, Ohio, W9SAM. Sam, good morning.
Okay. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, we're about 10 miles north of Dayton, Ohio. But I just wanted to recheck because Vicky got one numeral off on me. You guys have me down as W8 SAM. I am W9 SAM. I know Vicky knows me. She might have had too much coffee this morning, but she is forgiven. She's a lovely operator. And you're also a great operator too, Jeff. So a little levity here on Monday morning. Thanks for the net. You guys do a wonderful job. I was excited to get on here with y'all. W9 SAM, Dayton, Ohio, 73.
All righty, Sam. Sorry about confusion there this morning, but we got you in there. Now, you have a good week ahead. Let's go to the top of the list to Mark in Orlando. KR4MWW.
Good morning, Net Control. Could I go a day? Absolutely. Do I? No, unfortunately for work I have to use it, but I definitely could go a day without. I go the majority of the day without using it sometimes, but unfortunately, it's the world we live in. Back to you, Net. Good morning, everybody.
Is. Have a good morning, Mark. Let's go to James in Perrysburg, Ohio. KE8WMI. Good morning, James.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, I could go without my phone for a day, but not much longer than that.
All right. Have a good morning, James. Thanks for stopping by. Gene in Homosassa, Florida. KK4DIY. What's going on?
Well, good morning. This is KK4DIY, Gene. And the answer is I could go a day without my phone. I'm not sure I could go a day without my radios, but I could go a day without my phone. Back to you, my friend, KK4DIY.
All right, Gene. Good hearing you as always. Have a good morning. Webb, how you doing? N1WE.
Thank you, Jeff and Vicki. Good morning to the net. Boy, it's embarrassing, but probably not. You know, and I was just thinking, well, maybe I'll just turn it off today, but I've already been on my phone because I use it to turn on the switch that turns on my All-Star node, for one thing. And it also third-party authentication for lots of technology applications. So, boy, with some adjustments I could, but probably not right now. N1WEB.
Yeah, another use, connecting up the node. Have a good one, Webb. Ethan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 88PY.
I believe I could do a day without the cell phone. Love it. 88PY, back to Jeff.
Congratulations, Ethan. You can go a day. Have a good morning. Carlos in Hollywood, Florida, N1CBM.
Vicky and everybody else, I hope everyone had a great Easter weekend. My line of work is very dependent on communications, so I want to say no. A long time I haven't, gone a day without checking the phone, even for messages. So it's a no for me. N1CBM, back to you, Jeff.
Alrighty, Carlos, have a good one down there. Wrapping up this list, and we'll be ready for another round of check-ins. It's quarter till the top of the hour. Plenty of time for another round. Donnie in Jacksonville, Florida, KM4CTB.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicki, and everybody on the net. KM4CTB, Donnie, in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Beautiful sun this morning. Yeah, we could probably do it, but I'll tell you what, there'd be consequences and complications. But I think I could do it, but it would be challenging, no question about it. Have a great week, Jeff. KM4CTB, back to net.
Yeah, you know, while I'm doing the net, I'm getting texts from my friends. I'm multitasking here, Donnie. And I'm like going, you know, just texts. Now thinking about it, you know, from friends, you know, it makes it a lot easier for sure and to keep in touch with people. Have a good one. We're ready for another round of check-ins. My name is Jeff, K-E-0-G-K, F in Omaha. We've got Vicki on the log, of course, K-E-8-V-K-Y. Let's go for another round of check-ins. Plenty of time, twice and slowly.
2 CJM, W2 CJM Mobile.
Kilo,
5GI,
India.
and 5GI.
2 Kilo India. EC6, 5JR.
W2 KJV, W2 KJV.
Always watching the monitor there to make sure I don't double key with anybody. From the bottom up, W2KJV, Tony, NC6IJR. Did we get that call right? NC6IJR, if you could clarify that call for us, please. There might have been an NC6 station out there. Are you still there? Going once, going twice. Well, nothing heard on that one. We'll take that one off the list. N5GI, Rick. K2KI, Bob. WD8KOB, Rod. Looks like you're a recheck. And at the top of the list is W2CJM, Charles, your mobile in Selden, New York. The question of the day is, could you go a day without your phone? Charles, good morning.
Vicki, everybody else on the crew? Probably yes. Thanks for doing a great job. Have a good day.
All right, and have yourself a great week, Charles. Thanks for stopping by. Motor safely. Rod, your recheck, Madison, West Virginia, WD8KOB. Rod, your recheck via the text line. You still with us, WD8KOB. Well, I'm not sure if that was you, Rod. Try it again, WD8KOB. Okay, well, Rod's trying there. That was his second try. Get you in there, Rob. Rod, have a good day. Bob in Vermont, K2KI.
Yeah, good morning, Jeff and Vicki and the rest of the crew. Bob at K2KI in Vermont here. Can I go without my phone? I'd love to. I'd love to throw the darn thing in a wood chipper.
Can I do without my phone? No. K2KI, back to net.
Yeah, that's a position a lot of people are in. They have to have it for certain reasons. Have a good Bob. Rick in the Villages, Florida, N5GI.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew crew. Beautiful day here Monday in the Villages. And I would have to say, no, I don't think so. There's going to be some need for communications. I guess one day get a regular phone and forget about all the other stuff. Back to you, Jeff, N5GI.
You know, I had a landline up to about 3 or 4 years ago, Rick, and I realized I'm never using the thing. I was like, maybe for emergencies or something, but I never use the thing. I finally disconnected my landline after having it for decades. Have a good day. Tony in Homosassa, Florida, 2KJV.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. Tony here. I have gone without my phone for a day. The answer is yes, but I didn't like it. Back to you, Jeff. Hope everyone has a great day. 7-3 all. W2KJB.
You know, a lot of cell phones break because they destroy the charging jack. And so I order a new phone because I destroyed the charging jack. And that's what happens with phones. I'll tell you what, drives me crazy. Have a good one, Tony. And that's the day we go without. Have a good morning. I'm in Hamburg, New York, KD2IWN.
Well, good morning, everybody on the Brew crew this morning. I thought I made it through the small little pile-up. I had a text in this morning. That's okay. Everybody had a great weekend. Oh, no, absolutely not. Couldn't. If I was forced upon me, I'm sure we always live. But, no, I need it every day between work and having elderly relatives and stuff. I have to keep on top of things. So that would be a no. I'd rather not. Doing trained in our everyday lives right now, and it's not just a phone, it's a computer too, so emails, all that good stuff. 73 all, K82IWN, happy Dingus Day from Western New York.
All righty, Tim. Have yourself a good day. I could think of probably about 15 or 20 things I do on my phone that on a daily basis. Have a good morning. In Lancaster, New York, W2EM.
Good morning, Jeff, and the rest of the Brew crew. I'm missing Dingus Day. Being down in Florida, I'm going to miss Dingus Day up in Buffalo. Well, it's what happens. Anyway, could I live without a day with my phone? Easily. Yes, I could. In fact, I do. There's a lot of times when I'm down at my hunting camp, I'll just turn it off and leave it in the cabin, and that's it. But I used to work, I used to be on 24/7. I used to have to live by a phone, and I was happy retired. I could just not have a phone. Anyway, back to net control. Everybody have a great day. W2EM.
All righty, Chuck, and I'm not sure if that was ringing in the background. Have a good day. Daryl in Concord, New Hampshire, WB1DXN.
Morning, Vicky and Jeff and the rest of the morning crew on the East Coast Reflector, WB1DXN. Yes, I could. Now, if I don't tell anybody about it, then they might get very excited if they can't get a hold of me, and they'll think something drastically has happened to me. So I'd have to inform them that I'm going to go without the phone. That's that device you carry around called a cell phone. Everybody have a great day, safe week on WB1DXN.
Remember the days before cell phone? We thought, wow, one day we're going to be able to have a telephone on the wall with our video of us on the, and see each other. Now we can do that with our cell phones, and nobody uses it. Have a good morning, Daryl. Kevin in Bowling Green, Ohio, DJQ.
Morning, Jeff. Everybody on the Brew crew this morning, everybody on the net. Yes, I could definitely go a day without my cell phone. I would kind of, miss doing the Wordle every morning, but, I could get, live with that for a day. Everybody have a good week. KF8 DJQ, back to you, Jeff.
All righty. Kevin, you have yourself a fine week ahead. Thanks for stopping by. It is about 4 minutes to the top of the hour. So we always like to we talk about it in meetings and such, make sure we get more IOs and ins and outs for people that may not want to talk. So we're going to do that right now. Let's get you on net number 1188 for the record here. Let's just go with some IOs. It's 4 minutes, top of the hour. No hurry, twice and slowly, please.
Is Whiskey 8 Delta Bravo Kilo. Check me. Call sign is Whiskey 8 Delta Bravo Kilo.
Kilo India 5, Romeo Golf Yankee. India 5, Romeo Golf Yankee.
November 8, Mike Victor Uniform.
Mike 7, Foxtrot, Echo. Kilo Mike 7, Foxtrot, Echo.
November 8, Mike Victor Uniform. November 8, Mike Victor Uniform.
Okay, very good. Yeah, we were getting some confirmation errors, I guess Vicki was saying, in the Zoom room with the text check-in this morning, but looks like we everybody, though. Let's go with these check-ins, these ins and outs this morning. Just getting a little sidetracked by everything in the Zoom room. N8MVU, Greg, Livonia, Michigan. You have a great week, sir. KM7FFE. Joe, you look like a new station, KM7FFE. Did we get that call right? Alrighty, well, Joe, you look like a new station. Have yourself a good one. Check us out at eastcoastreflector.com. If you're current on QRZ, you will get a welcome letter from us. Thanks for stopping by. N8MJV, or VU, I'm sorry, N8MJVU. Did we get that call? Okay, we're going to continue on. I normally don't like to stop on ins and outs anyway, but there was no name coming up for that call. We also had KI5RGY Bruce from Texas and David from Lincoln Park, Michigan. WAD. David, thanks for stopping by. It was a great net, everybody. 145 check-ins for the day. Starting out your week. Hope everybody has a good week ahead. On behalf of Bill, N2BH, Vicky, KE8VKY. I am Jeff, KE0GKF. Everyone have a great week ahead. 7-3, everybody.
KQ4 YYN. Thank you, Miss Vicky, for being there the second hour. Miss Vicky, thank you, and Bill, for being there the first hour. I'm wondering, can you have a contest to see who can get the most check-ins per hour? Maybe no questions involved in it, just a contest. You get the call sign and send them on the way. They had to give somebody something to look forward to. I don't know if that's feasible, possible, or get 200 seconds per hour if it's possible. This is KQ4 YYN, just a thought here in Georgia.
All righty, man. Well, yeah, that might be an idea, just to make it a 2-hour speed round, huh? Yeah, that would be a push. 400 check-ins. that'd be moving along real fast. We'd have to have 400 there too to boot. Have yourself a good K0GKF.
Station, please check Kilo Echo for India Foxtrot. India got in here a little late.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have a great morning. Got you down. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. My name is Bill, Bravo, India, Lima, Lima. I think you might know me. Kilo Echo 4, India Foxtrot, India. Good day.
Kilo, Delta 9, Zulu Delta Romeo, Kevin in Chicago.